You already know what time it is. So I ain't gonna do much of an introduction. I'm just gonna get straight into it because it's the motherfucking GOAT. Yeah, he's featured in it, but man, he's the fucking king of features. It's my favorite rapper. He's the reason I even know about fucking reaction videos, because I want to see people's reaction to this dude. The man in particular, the God, fucking Slim Shady, Eminem. He just signed a new artist, Grip. I haven't heard nothing about him. I don't know anything about this dude. So no more need for introduction. Man, I'm not even gonna fucking wait, man. Let's just go in and get into it, man. Let's go and knock this out.
Look, I can walk you through the depths of hell with Vex, rejects, elect the cell. Keep text to protect your tail. No respect to mail, the blaze a separate trail. Cause they was inept as well. Inherited they debt, we set the fail. Please reset the scale. Niggas clapping on Saturday.
I'm gonna stop it right there, but I can already tell by dude's fucking his rhyme schemes, or not his rhyme schemes, but his rhyming ability. I can see why he signed Shady just off rip, because one thing about Eminem is that he's a fan of rap music. And like he knows about rhyming to like the smallest like detail. Like he knows everything about rhyming, doing all types of rhymes. And I can already tell this dude right here, I can already tell he's a lyricist, and every artist that I know that Eminem signs is a true lyricist. So yeah, but I'm going to throw this out here real quick. I'm not a fucking breakdown bar reactor. That is not me. I'm not going to pretend to be, but at the same time, one thing I pick up is like people's rhyming ability. And I could already tell right here that this dude got a sick rhyming ability just off the first 3-4 bars. Like, because you're rhyming, like, because one thing Eminem does is like his syllables rhyme. Like, he rhymes within his syllables, and each bar has the same amount of syllables that a lot of people don't pay attention to. And that's one thing Eminem like does take pride in. So I think this dude is also doing the same thing. Let's run that back.
Keep text to protect your tail. No respect to mail, the blaze a separate trail. Cause they was inept as well. Inherited they debt, we set the fail. Please reset the scale. Niggas clapping on Saturday, but we ain't see SNL. No comedy skits, just llamas and sticks and drama and shit. Baby mamas and jits, piranhas and pits, and product and pitch. Honestly, it's only right I get a zombie's a fix. This bass to your face from a speaker make you a tweaker. I laced it with ether, it'll take you a week to bounce back off one hit of this. Niggas is clitoris, way too frivolous. This is far more dire. The bars is hardcore like parkour with barbed wire. Grip is a dark horse that spark wars and start fires. Holding one on a par 4 or higher, and your supplier. Tour guy for hire. Poor guy, he's tired. Cut him some slack, he strap rap to his back. Back to the wall and they all against me. Loving my mind, but it's cash to earn. I was hoping maybe we could ball eventually. If only one time before we crash and burn.
Well, let's stop there right quick. Like, alright, this dude can rap for real, and I don't know if anybody else noticed just listening to this song was like how many words he was rhyming within each other, like within each bar. Like he'd have 4 rhymes on one bar, and then like, man, this shit's so hard to break down, man. I wish I can like just show, like if I can like write down and show you guys, it'd be so much simpler, but it's so much harder trying to do this shit in my head. But I'm not even gonna try to get into it. But one thing he was doing was rhyming. Like, bro, how do I break this down? Like he would say a bar, and then like, here's the beginning of the bar, here's the end of the bar, and the rhymes are in the middle, and then like he'd be rhyming like internally, but then also externally, and that's something like not easy to do. Eminem does it, Royce da 5'9" does it. Like true lyricists do this because they care about the craft of like rhyming and things like that. I think I kind of broke it down once on one of my NF videos. I broke down the internal and external rhyming people be doing. But like the GOAT of it is obviously Eminem. I haven't heard nobody do it on a skill level that he does it, but he's not the only one that does it. And Grip, my bad dog, he was literally just doing it right then. Not on the same level, but still impressive, If that was his first verse, I don't know if he has a second one next up, but if that was like just it right there, that was a hard first verse. But I also feel bad for him because any dude that lets Eminem go last, no matter what the fuck you say before that, people are just gonna automatically forget, because Eminem, like his rhyming ability is just so fucking godlike level, dude. Nobody can top that. So it's tough. It's really tough. But that's also why I didn't expect Eminem to be on this album, because this is Grip's first album. So I know Eminem don't like stealing the shine for other rappers, especially his own artists. So that's why I'm kind of shocked seeing Eminem on a feature track. So let's go.
Fully from the script, but inside you empty. Cause you chose rapping your favorite girl. Could've fooled me, can't say the world. Could've fooled me, can't say the world. Back to the wall and Love on my mind, but it's cash to earn. I was hoping maybe we could ball eventually. If only one time before we crash and burn. Fully from the crib, but inside you empty. Cause you chose rap as your favorite girl. Could've fooled me, can't say the world. Could've fooled me, can't say the world.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder really what did my closed head injury do. I'm literally missing a screw, but it seems like my memory's too vivid to forget the shit I've been through. So it's my residuals who I remember. Those kids who were cruel, same individuals that Elizabeth Little and essentially used them as the fuel. Who would've knew what a pencil could do, though so mentally screwed? They said, Marshall, you're either gonna wind up dead or in a penitentiary, cause eventually you'll end up clinching a tool and come back.
Oh, okay, wait, we gotta stop. So he's saying, so far he's basically saying that who knew how much my mental illness would do. All right, so I think he has like Asperger's or something like that, some form of autism. And I remember hearing back in the day, he got somebody put like a rock or something in a snowball or some shit like that, hit him in the head, fucked his head up. So I don't know if that also gave him like some type of traumatic brain injury, but whatever the fuck happened to this motherfucker made this motherfucker the best lyrical fucking rapper I ever fucking heard in my life. So whoever did that shit or whatever is the cause of it, we thank you. But basically he's saying, bro, did y'all hear how many fucking, like, he's saying all of this. He's not saying anything crazy yet. Like, this isn't crazy Eminem, crazy Slim Shady, but he's saying the most simplest shit, but it's the way he's saying it and how many words he's rhyming. Like that's what people just fucking overlook. Is like they just don't pay attention to his fucking rhyming abilities. Like, man, like that shit is not easy. I say this all the fucking time. Like, if you think this shit is easy, go get you a pen and paper and try to write an Eminem style verse. I'm gonna show you how fucking hard it is. That shit is not easy. Man, we gotta run that bitch.
Was it Elizabeth Little and essentially used them as the fuel? Who would've knew what a pencil could do, though so mentally screwed? They said, Marshall, you're either gonna wind up dead or in a penitentiary, cause eventually you'll end up clinching a tool and come back vengefully to shoot them bullies who clowned you in elementary school. Yeah, I had some things wrong with it, but that makes me me, I'm different. That lyrical phenom misfit. Since I was a bleach blonde, you hear the beat on this, which makes me only think of demonic shit. I was knocking the death door, I fucking ding dong ditched it. Yeah, and I don't do that sing.
I was knocking on death's door, I fucking ding dong ditched it. Man, this motherfucker the GOAT, bro. Let's run that back. And like I said, he's not saying anything like too crazy. Like, but his simplest bars are better than any other fucking artist's hardest bar. Like, so let's go.
Different. That lyrical phenom misfit. Since I was a bleach blonde, you hear the beat on this, which makes me only think of demonic shit. I was knocking the death door, I fucking ding dong ditched it. Yeah, and I don't do that sing song bitch shit. And I don't use autotune. All I do is spit in this shit just bothers you. Call it quits, bitch, impossible. My pen just popped your thought balloon. You dipshits know how I'ma do it. Send a motherfucker.
Bruh, oh my god, dude, this whole fucking, like, this is why I wish I can, like, I wanna start trying to do a video to where I can, like them little rhyme charts where you can, like, see, like, the fucking, like, which words are rhyming within each other and, like, the syllables. And, bro, like, listen to this whole part right here. He's rhyming the whole fucking, like, bro, I can't even fucking explain this shit, like.
I don't do that sing song bitch shit. And I don't use autotune. All I do is spit in this shit just bothers you. Call it quits, bitch, impossible. My pen just popped your thought balloon. You dipshits know how I'ma do it. Send a motherfucking beat to the trauma unit. Yeah. Shady records. Look at all these squad killers we brought with us. Juggernauts and Godzillas. You don't rock with us, you're off of your rockers. Bitch, backs to the wall. Is it always is? So I'm not talking about wallets and knots when I say that the wallet is not against. It's more like the cross. Look at how far this is past you. Regardless, you want me to reach a fucking bar that does not exist. No pun intended, but grip. Hold on to this moment, cause soon as you reach the top, they're gonna want you to fall from it. So you better grab your seatbelt.
No pun intended, but grip. Hold on to this moment, cause once you reach to the top, they're gonna want you to fall from. Bro, this nigga, bro, like, and honestly, like, I can tell, like, this isn't his hardest work. I'm just gonna throw it out right now. But like I said before, his simplest shit is better than any rapper's best shit. And like, I feel like he's going light. And I was gonna do a reaction on the Nas feature, but I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't wait when I first heard it. I was like, because I've been waiting on a Nas and Eminem song together forever. I should have done a reaction on it. My bad, guys, but I just couldn't wait. Because I also wasn't in a position to do a reaction at the time either. So I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go and listen to it, just wait till the next one, because it was a feature, so I really wasn't that too excited about it. But this right here, dude, so with the Nas feature, I feel like he went light, like, because he could have fucking said some shit on there where you forgot all about Nas, man. He would have took the shine from Nas, and like that's the sad thing about Eminem being on your track with you. It's like no matter what the fuck you say, it's gonna be overlooked. That's just how it is, because he's the fucking GOAT. It's part of it. And he's just that good at rhyming. Like, it's just fucking insane. But so I feel like he's been going light here lately. This right here is a light verse. I'm gonna be honest, it's light, but it's still fucking hard. Like, because there's Eminem songs out there that I don't like in terms of like bumping and listening to, but I'm always impressed by the rhyming ability. And I think that's what people overlook. You don't have to like the song, but you have to respect the fucking craft, dude. His rhyming ability is fucking insane, man. And it's not fucking human, like, at all. Like, I remember back when I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm pretty sure everybody try to rap once or twice in their life or just write a song. Man, I try to write a song, I hear some Eminem, man, I ball that shit up, throw it in the trash, because that shit, it discouraged me, because I know I would probably never, like, I probably could, but, you know, time and effort, but I listen to him and I know, like, yeah, there's no way I'm reaching that level, because this is greatness, and I don't see anything topping that anytime soon. So let's run that back.
Godzillas, you don't rock with us, you're off of your rockers. Bitch, back to the wall, is it always is? So I'm not talking about wallets or knots when I say that the wallet is not against. It's more like the cross. Look at how far this is past you. Regardless, you want me to reach a fucking bar that does not exist. No pun intended, but grip. Hold on to this moment, cause soon as you reach the top, they're gonna want you to fall from it. So you better grab your seatbelt, like I did mine, and fasten yours, like a motherfucking plane crash passenger. Cause one day you'll be crashing back to earth, and if you don't ever stop to smell the roses, I do know one thing, that's for sure. You don't get your flowers till you're pushing up daisies, and that's about all your ashes earn.
Back to the wall and they all against me. Love in my mind, but it's cast.
You don't get your flowers till you pushing up daisies, and that's all your ashes. Oh my god, that's all your ashes earn. Is that a double entendre? Like, is it? Because you don't get your flowers until you pushing up daisies. Because, you know, pushing up daisies, meaning, like, okay, what's an example or a good analogy of pushing up daisies? Like, basically, like, pushing up daisies is saying, like, you've been dead, like, so long. Like, for instance, I say this, black people won't get their reparations until they're dead and pushing up daisies, like, until they're pushing up daisies. So that's a good analogy. Like, you're not gonna get that until, like, fucking long gone, until at the point your body's done decayed and the ground came one with the earth, and now you're pushing up flowers. And I never heard anybody say it like that. You don't get your flowers until you're pushing up daisies. So you won't get your flowers, you don't get your flowers, you pushing up daisies, and that's all your ashes earn. And that's fucking facts, because most artists don't get their flowers until they're dead and gone. When people don't appreciate your work until you're dead and gone, when you're, oh, dude, that's a hard, oh. I just never heard somebody say it like that. Somebody's definitely gonna be stealing that shit. So that's probably my favorite bar of the whole song right there. I ain't gonna lie.
I was hoping maybe we could ball the 50. If only one time before we crash and burn. Fully from the script, but it's out to empty. Cause you chose rap as your favorite girl. Could've fooled me, can't say the world. Could've fooled me, can't say the world. Back to the wall and they all against me. Love in my mind, but it's cash to earn. I was hoping maybe we could ball eventually. If only one time before we crash and burn. Fully from the script, but it's out to empty. Cause you chose rap as your favorite girl. Could've fooled me, can't say the world. Could've fooled me, can't say the world.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not even gonna lie. That was super light. That was super light from Eminem. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a little something a little harder. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I understand why he's been going light. Because it seems like he don't want to steal the shine from other rappers. Especially Nas, because he respects Nas as an artist. Because I noticed that last song that he went like, don't get me wrong, like that verse was hard as fuck, but it was light in terms of like what he can do. You know what I mean? Like, he could have went insane, and like that's kind of one thing that's tough for Eminem, because like he done set the bar so fucking high, and I think he said this in the song, but he done set the bar so fucking high. Like, if he does anything less than like amazing, like, you're gonna automatically think, it's not that good. Like, I think the verse was dope, but I'm just saying, like, he could have went so much harder. But yeah, I like the track. I think that shit's hard. I like Grip. I like his voice. I like his rhyming abilities. Like I said before, I'm not a breakdown lyric rapper. I don't break down bars because I don't really. It takes me a minute. I gotta hear a song 2 or 3 times, or at least have the lyrics pulled up, you know, to really break down bars. But I think this song was hard. Eminem's verse, man, I feel like he could have went nasty. You know, I'm not disappointed, but I really wish he went a little harder. But at the same time, I understand why he didn't. So this is Grip. This is Walkthrough featuring Eminem, the God. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you think about the song. Let me know what you think about this reaction. If you want me to react to something else, just go and let me know. Put it down in the comment box, and I'll try to react to it as soon as possible. It's your boy Trippy. We out.